Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action, guys. Yeah, we'll hop in it here. Big slate today. Starting with the Miami Marlins versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at -170. The Marlins +140 with the over-under at 9.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 23 and 37. The Rays 33 and 29. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 4.14. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Littell with an ERA of 3.86. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Littell, his last start, he pitched 9 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Cabrera coming off back-to-back 0-run games here. Littell, he has given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Miami on a 4-game losing streak, getting swept by the Rockies. I'll tell you what, you got to be pretty down bad if you're getting swept by the Rockies. I mean, I feel like that's just can't happen. So, Tampa Bay, 3-game winning streak. They just swept the Rangers here. Miami 3-12 on the road against Tampa Bay. 4-14 against Tampa, 10-1 at home. Cabrera's coming off some good starts here, but I mean, they just got swept by the Rockies. I just don't know how on earth I could trust the Marlins here, so I'll take the Rays at home today. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -135. Pirates +115 with the over-under at 9. Phillies coming into this matchup 37 and 25. The Pirates 23 and 40. Pitching for the Phillies is Joe Ross with an ERA of 4.34. Pitching for the Pirates is Bailey Falter with an ERA of 3.14. Ross, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Falter, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. Phillies, they just come off a bad Toronto series. The Pirates coming off, losing 2 of the last 3 against Houston. Neither team coming off a good series. Philly is 4-1 against Pitt, 14-4 on the road. Overall, they've been good on the road. I don't know. Falter, he's only given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Ross has given up 7. Ross's one of his last starts was against Pittsburgh, where he only gave up 2 runs. I just don't know if I trust Pirates here. Phillies coming off couple bad games against Toronto. I think I'm going to take the Phillies on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Texas Rangers versus the Washington Nationals. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -120. Washington +100 with the over-under at 9.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 29 and 34. The Nationals 29 and 33. Pitching for the Rangers is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 3.71. Pitching for the Nationals is Michael Soroka with an ERA of 5.81. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Soroka, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Both pitchers giving up runs here. Rangers, they just got swept by the Rays. I mean, they have not played well. Washington, coming off a bad Chicago series. Pretty ugly matchup here. Never thought this far in the season Rangers would have the same record as Washington, which is kind of crazy. Rangers 1-8 on the road, where they've just been very underwhelming here. Yeah, I just don't trust the Rangers. Patrick Corbin been giving up runs, doing kind of what he normally does here. I'll take the Nationals +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -180. Boston +150 with the over-under at 9. Boston coming into this matchup 30 and 34. The Yankees 38 and 23. Pitching for Boston is Walker Buehler with an ERA of 4.44. Pitching for the Yankees is Will Warren with an ERA of 5.19. Buehler, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Warren, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's coming off probably his worst start of the season. I mean, they lost 18-2. That was just a very rough game. So definitely better days ahead for Warren. Boston, they're coming off an Angels win. Yankees coming off a Cleveland shutout win 4-0. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They're playing well. Boston 1-5 against the Yankees. Aside from Warren's 7-run game, I mean, he's only given up 2 in his last 2. Buehler's coming off a bad game. I still like the Yankees at home here. I'm not totally in love with the Red Sox, especially on the road. I think it's a good spot for New York, and I'll take the Yankees at home today. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Cincinnati Reds. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 9.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 31-31. The Reds 30-33. Pitching for Arizona is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 7.05. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Lodolo with an ERA of 3.10. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He has given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Lodolo, coming off a 0-run game, has only given up 4 runs in his last 3. Arizona on a 4-game winning streak. They just swept the Braves. Amazing comeback. They had like 2 comeback games in that series. Reds coming off a bad Brewers series. They haven't really played well. Arizona 6-1 against Cincinnati. Yeah, man, Rodriguez has been very bad on the mound. 13 runs on 3 starts. A lot of runs here. Yeah, it's a pick'em game for a reason. I think I'm going to take the Reds here. I just do not like Eduardo. A lot of runs here. So I think I'm going to take the Reds at home today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -1 or at -200. The Cubs +160 with the over-under at 7. Cubs coming into this matchup 39-23. Detroit 41-23. Pitching for the Cubs is Ben Brown with an ERA of 5.72. Pitching for Detroit is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 2.26. Brown, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's coming off an 8-run game and then a 6-run game here. So back-to-back bad starts for Brown. Skubal coming off back-to-back 0-run games. I mean, he's been great this season. Cubs 8-2 in their last 10. They're coming off a nice Washington series. Detroit 7-3 in their last 10. Both teams playing very well. Cubs 5-2 against Detroit. They've actually played Detroit very well. Detroit, the overs hit in 5 of their last 6 against the Cubs. I do like Skubal on the mound here. Brown, just too many runs here these last 2 games. He's been getting torched. Yeah, I think I got to take the Tigers at home today. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Cleveland Guardians. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 8.5. Houston coming into this matchup 34-28. The Guardians 33-27. Pitching for Houston is Colton Gordon with an ERA of 5.95. Pitching for the Guardians is Logan Allen with an ERA of 4.11. Gordon, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Allen, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Houston 7-3 in their last 10, coming off a Pittsburgh win. Cleveland coming off a Yankees loss. Houston 7-1 against Cleveland, where they've been really good. And the pitching, both pitchers giving up Gordon been a little bit worse. He's been consistently giving up like 3 to 4 runs here. It is a pick'em game. I don't know. Houston's played well. Cleveland, it's been rough. They had some rough series here against the Dodgers and the Yankees here. I think they bounce back at home. I think the lines, looking at the lines, are just kind of, I don't know. To me, it leans in favor of the Guardians. I'll take Cleveland at home today. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Chicago White Sox. Royals opening up as road favorites at -170. The White Sox +140 with the over-under at 8. Royals coming into this matchup 33-30. The White Sox 20-43. Pitching for the Royals is Seth Lugo with an ERA of 3.45. Pitching for the White Sox is Davis Martin with an ERA of 3.67. Lugo, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Martin, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Royals coming off a good St. Louis series, winning 2 of the 3. White Sox coming off a good Detroit series. I mean, they won 2 of the 4. Played Detroit pretty well. Kansas City 10-0 against the White Sox. 7-1 on the road against Chicago, where they've been really good. Pretty even pitching matchup, no edge there, but I do like the Royals. Just absolute dominance against the White Sox, and I'm going to take the Royals on the road today. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -145. Padres +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Padres coming into this matchup 35-26. The Brewers 34-29. Pitching for the Padres is Randy Vasquez with an ERA of 3.99. Pitching for the Brewers is Chad Patrick with an ERA of 2.97. Vasquez, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Patrick, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Padres coming off back-to-back giant losses here. Brewers 9-1 in their last 10, where they've played very well. I mean, man, they've been playing good baseball here. 6-1 at home. The overs hit in 9 of their last 10 against the Padres. Patrick's been good. 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Vasquez, he has given up 9 in his last 3. Brewers are hot, man. They've been playing very well. Very good at home. I think I'm going to take Milwaukee at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -150. Toronto +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 33-29. The Twins 33-28. Pitching for the Twins is Bailey Ober with an ERA at 3.51. Currently, it's undecided for the Blue Jays right now. I think it's the only one on the slate that's undecided, so we'll see who ends up pitching for Toronto today. Let's see, Ober. Ober, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's been pretty solid his last 3 games. He's only given up 4 total runs. So, yeah, been solid for him. Toronto coming off back-to-back Phillies wins. They're playing well. They're 8-2 in their last 10, playing pretty good baseball. Minnesota coming off a bad Athletics loss, but still dominated that series, winning 3 of the 4 games. Toronto just 2-6 against Minnesota. Minnesota 11-2 at home. They play very good at home. The unders hit in 5 of their last 6 at home against Toronto here. Yeah, Ober's been good on the mound. We'll see what the pitching looks like for Toronto today, but I think I like Minnesota. Very good at home here. I think it's a good spot for them. I'll take Minnesota in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Dodgers opening up as slight road favorites at -115. Cardinals -105 with the over-under at 8.5. Dodgers coming into this matchup 38-25. Cardinals 34-28. Pitching for the Dodgers is Justin Robletzky with an ERA of 8.0. Pitching for the Cardinals is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 3.65. Robletzky, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Gray, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Yeah, Robletzky's only pitched once this season where he gave up the 8 runs against the Nationals, so not a good start for him. Dodgers, they're coming off a Mets win, splitting 2 of the 4 in that series. St. Louis coming off, a bad Royal series, losing 2 of the 3. LA is 5-2 against St. Louis. St. Louis 13-1 against the National League. The overs hit in 4 of their last 5 at home. Gray's been good. 3 runs in his last 3 starts. 2 of those were no-run games. Robletzky, kind of worried about him. I mean, his first start this season was bad. His last 2 last season were bad. He's coming off an 8 and 10 run game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I trust the Dodgers today. That's why the line looks the way it does. Very sketchy. Give me Cardinals +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Colorado Rockies. Mets opening up as road favorites at -330. The Rockies +260 with the over-under at 10.5. Mets coming into this matchup 39-24. The Rockies 12-50. Pitching for the Mets is Kadai Senga with an ERA of 1.74. Pitching for the Rockies is Antonio Senzatello with an ERA of 7.14. Senga, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Senzatella, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. The Mets, coming off a Dodgers loss. The Rockies, they are coming off 3 straight Miami wins. A nice 3-game stretch from the Rockies. I don't think anyone ever expected them to sweep the Marlins. The Mets, 5-0 against Colorado. The unders hit in 10 of their last 13 on the road. Colorado 1-6 at home. Senzatella been getting lit up. His last start was against the Mets, where he gave up 7 runs in 4 innings. Senga's been good. Senzatella, 15 runs in 3 starts here. Absolutely don't trust him. I think that Rocky streak, hey, it was fun. But I think it was very fluky. Marlins are equally as bad too, so I'll take the Mets on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Los Angeles Angels. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -145. Angels +120 with the over-under at 9.5. Mariners coming into this matchup 32-29. Angels 28-33. Pitching for Seattle is Bryce Miller with an ERA of 5.36. Pitching for the Angels is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 5.34. Miller, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Hendricks has given up 11, so both pitchers given up a lot of runs here. Seattle, they've dropped 3 in a row. Got swept by Baltimore, which was kind of crazy. They've been performing very poorly here this season. Seattle has. LA 3-7 in their last 10. They haven't played great either. Seattle just 3-8 against the Angels. 1-5 on the road against the Angels here. Bad pitching on both ends. Over's probably the better play, but I think I'll take the Angels +1.5 at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Athletics. Baltimore opening up as road favorites at -125. The Athletics +105 with the over-under at 11. Baltimore coming into this matchup 25-36. The Athletics 24-40. Pitching for Baltimore is Dean Kramer with an ERA of 4.70. Pitching for the Athletics is Sean Newcomb with an ERA of 4.02. Kramer, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run. Had 7 strikeouts. Newcomb, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 4 runs. Had 8 strikeouts. Baltimore, yeah, they've won 6 in a row here. Coming off a Seattle and a White Sox sweep. Athletics, 1-9 in their last 10. They finally just got their first win against Minnesota, ending a horrible losing streak they were on. Baltimore 7-3 against the Athletics. Athletics 2-10 at home. Just don't trust them here. Pretty even pitching matchup. Yeah, the hottest Baltimore's been all season here. I'll take the Orioles on the road today. In the last matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the San Francisco Giants. Braves opening up as road favorites at -135. Giants +115 with the over-under at 7.5. Braves coming into this matchup 27-34. The Giants 35-28. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Swellenbach with an ERA of 3.25. Pitching for the Giants is Hayden Birdsong with an ERA of 2.37. Swellenbach, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 0 runs. Had 11 strikeouts. Birdsong, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 1 run. Had 5 strikeouts. The Athletics 2-8 in their last 10. I'm sorry, that Atlanta 2-8 in their last 10. They're coming off a horrible Arizona series. Gave up leads, lost those games. They have not played well. I really don't understand why they're favorites. They don't deserve to be. Giants coming off back-to-back Padres wins. They're 1-4 on the road right now. I don't know. Birdsong, I'd say, has been the better pitcher here lately. But yeah, I do not trust Atlanta. The way they just blew leads this last series. Give me the Giants +1.5 at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.